putting up Nadia's gargoyles because it felt bad that they were just sat out here.
Yeah.
And it was a sign of my latent depression that they weren't going up. And given that this chap especially articulates how I feel.
Let's have a look. Whoa, really?
Yeah, really does. Put it under my arm. I'm creating a... I remember making a film years ago. Do you remember Countryside at War? And there was the Forbidden Gardens of Yorkshire. And around every corner there was something strange and weird and mysterious. Just weird things, Ma. Like holes with things in them. Anyway, I'm knocking them up. If you know what I mean. There you go, Ma.
Yeah.
She could poo on her from a great height.
No, don't say that. That's a typical boy thing to say.
Boom. Bum bum.
Yeah.
Bum bum.
The clematis will use it as a I'm really chuffed with that.
Yeah, really chuffed.
1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's about 4.
Pretty nice under here.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Really like it. Really like the fact that no one can see me. I might just stand here.
Hiya. Oh my goodness. What happens if he suddenly goes nuts?
I've just busted gut subs. Clearing all this area. Clearing all the weeds from there. There's a pile of it. For the garden waste bin. There's Nan looking at what the weeds are. And over here, in our bid to essentially squeeze this garden bush out, we have already got 1 rhododendron, 2 rhododendrons, and I've just literally cut my way through deep, thick roots to create the 3rd hole for the 3rd rhododendron, which is a completely different colour. And then when they've grown a bit more, we're going to cut this fucking annoying, horrible, ugly thing down. Yeah. Do you dig me? Do you dig me? Do you get it? Okay. Going in. Nothing. Just need to drag all the soil back in. Wait 1 second. Pardon? Huh? What? 3rd one. I mean, come back to us in about 4 years when this is overrun and uncontrollable.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So you've got that one that's about to flower. Got a red one. I think that's a yellowy white one. And a pink one. And eventually, mate, when they're a bit bigger, you can see how we can make it work now, can't you?
I can.
It will squeeze it out and it won't be so noticeable. Boom.
No, absolutely. They'll take a while to grow up. won't
Yeah.
they?
And I've started to lay cardboard down here.
Oh, let's have a look.
Just going to speed this bit up. So where that fresh soil is, under
Yes.
there are crocus bulbs.
Whoa.
Okay. There's also a load of crocus bulbs that I've planted over here.
Oh, just
And you can also see the potatoes are coming through again. Seems to be a theme, doesn't it? They're obviously... Oh, look. And on the end of it,
If you get potatoes,
there's 2 potatoes.
why don't we have some potatoes?
Because you've got to keep covering them on the top. So anyway,
So just sorted in.
as far as I'm concerned, I just want this to be cyclamen corner. So let's just only ever plant cyclamen and the occasional spare corms.
Do you mean cyclamen or crocus?
Cyclamen and crocus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there.
Yeah.
Just wherever. There. Okay.
You right, Toffs? Toffee? What's wrong?
She wants a stick. Don't you get a different view from here? You get a different view from everywhere in this
Yeah,
world.
especially when you see him.
That's a good one.
So yeah, look. And also subs we've obviously done over here. You can't really see from the top. From the bottom, you can see just the bluebells. I'm trying to leave just the bluebells.
Yeah, no,
But I think we need a bit of rain to just wash that away before I can make sense of it.
brilliant.
I can't wait for this rhododendron corner to grow.
Oh.
I think it's a smart move.
Oh no, I do now.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to think in the beginning.
And that's obviously for the bin at the front.
Right, yeah. No, that's good.
So Ma, my depression's descending again. So it's worked as a distraction today.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But now I just got to go upstairs and lie down in a dark room.
Oh, you said oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm laying cardboard. I've got 2 potatoes on the end of stalks. That's how I feel. A diminished potato on the end of a stalk.
That's very picturesque. Makes one know how you feel.
It does, doesn't it?
Don't you want to stay in the sun for a bit?
No, I should. Let's get it on my face. Vitamin D.
Do you want another hug where you can nearly kill me?
Oh, that's very sweet of you,
You
Mark.
might need one.
Yeah.
I don't mind dying for my boy.
I know.
I see you.
I've booked us into the cinema for 9:30
When?
tonight.
Oh, you're lying.
No, I am. No, Nomadland at 9:30.
You're kidding.
No.
That's fantastic.
Oh, there you go.
Whoa, who's going?
Just me and you. Okay. Maybe, Mum, you could just
Yeah.
make sense of this madness.
You mean tidy up a bit?
No, just make sense of all of it.
Right.
The garden. And what are you doing with my bottle of ginger beer?
Oh, sorry, I'm just having...
Even my ginger beer isn't my friend anymore. I'm going in. Mum,
Yeah.
just try and make some sense of it all.
Just realised that I've done something extremely sinful in the world of YouTube and social media. I started to clean this without showing you the before. So basically, there's a pile of shit here. I'm going to just turn you around, hang on. So there's still quite a lot, but it was just double. It was like out to here. So it's pretty disgusting all around here, you know, left in the winter. So I'm just cleaning everything out. We're going to prime this. And Kiki's going to do a mural there for us. We're going to paint this white around here. And we're going to tidy all this up. And then our lovely table and chairs and everything is going to go here. Barbecue down there. It's all going to be lovely.
Just tell us what you think of the garden, because we haven't had your input in
I
there.
absolutely adore it from so many different angles. It's so, so beautiful. It's a work of art.
It is, isn't it?
You were literally going... If you could have seen his face.
But right down to little details like, look, the
Absolutely beautiful.
potentilla
I mean,
there,
it's totally beautiful.
anemones.
You were right, I was wrong. It's stunning. You had a vision. I couldn't understand your vision because it just seemed to be...
And it's only 40% of the vision.
I totally love it. What would be amazing for the
Don't say it,
summer
Paul.
is if we could just have that cardboard covered, because it's
It's
a
going
nice
to be. It's going to be covered this weekend. In soil.
Quite a long time, babe.
Darling, it needs to have killed the weeds. Smell this. Does this smell?
Lovely.
Look at the fig tree. There's figs. Fucking hell, go down, there's figs.
Oh my god!
Look at them all.
Shall we throw a net over them now so the squirrels don't get them? Isn't that what you're supposed to do? I've seen
Squirrels
that on
don't
the programme
like figs.
somewhere. I'm sure you're supposed to put net on them. Get net, get net, get net. Amazon, prime time, next day, delivery. We need nets. Nothing would make me happier than to have my own figs from my own tree. And then I could make a clafouti, or I could make some fig jam, or I could make a fig chutney.
I've got
Fig
figs.
sauce.
I've got figs. Oh, I'm pleased you like
The
it.
water.
That's crazy, look.
Never believe me.
Water's coming out. Oh, look. We can't show you because it's too embarrassing, but there's a tide mark where it's come down. I've got to take you over.
Scrub it tomorrow and it's going to be so gorgeous
Got to-
and clean.
Got to take the subs over here to show them that proper poppy. Can we go down there?
So you're just going to let the water run
Yeah.
that way all night? It won't do any harm, will it, that
No.
way?
Anyway, I just wanted to show you this. Look at that. The camera can't even cope with the colour. Can't even cope with the colour. Yeah, I can hear it. So many about to blow. Look, loads of little testicles about to blow. Look, loads of them here. Ah, Yeah, it's flowing more now. Don't tell Nads, obviously. She really likes this chaotic sort of field look.
He had a much shorter part of that colour.
But this is all coming out, which is why I've got this sort of strip across here. Basically, I'm just leaving this here to keep her quiet. Then I'm going to get rid of it. Anyway, she's trying to excuse the fact that this, but it looks pretty green to me, and I've been bitten to death by mozzies.
Good.
Anyway, I'm going to give you a proper update on green-figured as to where I got to in my bipolar depths. I did some weird shit over there in the garden. I didn't do a weird shit, I did some weird shit. I don't know, I'll have a look. Look at all these beautiful poppies, guys. Look here. Look, this is so heavy with beauty. This poppy is so heavy with beauty, it's fallen over. Yeah, it's still going.
Yay.
Yeah, very slowly, but still going.
Right, we go get ready for yoga.
Okay, so in the midst of my bipolarity, I'm now allowed to say that. I can put it in titles without people trolling us and saying you're making light of bipolar. It's a description now, guys. As you can see, the garden, certainly in the land of poppy land, poppies have just gone berserk. Look, these are all the California poppies from last year that would awaken in the mornings, remember? I haven't planted any cosmos, because they were quite big. Oh, look, loads and loads and loads of them there to come. But looky here, look, we've got those coming peonies. Angela Lott, there's a peony that you sent us down there. Look, these big orange ones. But one of the things I did do, obviously you probably noticed I cut the lawn, but it looks like it needs to be cut again. But I'm in my mission to use cardboard, so recycling and being ecologically friendly, and also being weed resistant. I've cut back the Magnolia stellata. There's bits of cardboard here. I'm trying to recreate that gully, do you remember? A sort of firewall between what has become... Nadia likes the chaos of this, and I'm allowing it to sort of get to a point where it loses colour or it's sort of overstayed its welcome, and then I'm going to go in and pull it all down and do with cardboard and paper what I've effectively done over there. Now, over here, Nadia's been complaining about this a lot. This is Nadia's bed. Obviously, there's lots of cardboard. Obviously, it looks hideously ugly at the moment. But I've bought a surprise bird bath for Nanny Di to go there. Look at the hawthorn. Look, isn't the hawthorn? It's doing brilliantly. Hopefully that will flower. So anyway, of course, here, at some point today, I am going to wheelbarrow over the soil and manure so that this will be essentially complete. Now, the reason I'm holding back on this and I'm allowing the cardboard to do as much work as possible, on the bed just beyond the hot tub, Nanny Di's original bed, I've also got lots of newspaper on there doing the same thing. Now, the reason I'm hesitating is that I just want to be able to resist the weeds starting to come up, because I'm worried that even when I put soil on top of cardboard and paper, seeds are going to start to fly around, aren't they, as grass seed and all that kind of stuff. So I'm wanting to just leave it as long as possible without Nadia tearing my head off. Of course, the hope is that once this is soiled over and everything, we've gone through the winter, the next year, as everything starts to grow, we just won't see as much weed. We recognise we're going to need to de-weed on occasion, but I'm hoping that once, what you're seeing there, all of that is going to go. All of that's going to go. It's going to be reduced back to what it was last year. But ironically, it's the only bed that I haven't really got on top of. The Acer bed's fine. It's got weed-resistant lining. This is going to be covered. Nanny Di's old bed's going to be covered. We've got a new fence along that wall there. Obviously, that bed over there, the fig bed as I call it, is the big to-do thing. We've got a skip, which means that we can clear residual debris and rubbish and garden rubbish like those old See the old Christmas trees over there and stuff like that. And any other waste and what have you. We now have gardening recycling bin. The Croydon Council will take all of our gardening waste. And so we're going to get there. So yeah, so I went on a sort of rampage over here. Not a rampage, I think a sort of very depressive. I was trying to take myself out of my head. And that's where I kind of did that. That little gully there took about an hour. So that tells you how long this is going to take. Obviously, once I've removed all of this, more cardboard will go down. That's the plan. That's where we're at. That's what we're up to. And hopefully Nadia will be joining us again this week. Probably after I've done this. Unless you see me do something else today. Okay, subs. So I'm allowing myself the indulgence of trying to get this bed completely clear of weeds. I feel that this lining has done its job. So I'm going to pull that up, clear away the weeds that are growing up by the, see along the wood there. How do you get rid of that stuff? And lay more cardboard down so it's biodegradable. De-weed between each of the roses so you can see a clear rose bush. Pile on 4 bags of soil, maybe some soil from over there. Bed done. And then I'm going to have a little look at how to manage the weeds on the drive. I'm just going to focus on a little bite-sized chunk, which in itself is not bite-sized, it's fucking hump size. Hump size. I mean, it's hump size. Hump size. Hump size. I know a lot of you probably, well, and I know Nadia has been wondering, does this whole sort of linen thing, not linen, but you know, weed-resistant linen like that, does it work? Because I'm about to peel that up, have a look underneath it, and then decide whether I decide how much cardboard I'm going to put down before I then put soil over the top. But just check this out. I'm just going to turn you around to show you how rich it makes the underbelly. Look at that. Really nice, soft soil. Look, slugs, millipedes, all sorts of wildlife under there, doing all sorts of good. So by extension, my hope is that by replacing that with cardboard, we can keep the same microclimate developing under there. Cardboard is more biodiverse and more biodegradable rather. It's not biodiverse at all, is it? It's cardboard. And then hopefully even more goodness will thrive in the soil. So I'm going to start to roll this back. Look at that. Bloody hell. It's hard work. So Nads is still sorting out the hot tub. I thought, don't know why, but I thought the front garden bed deserves to be lined with the Sunday Telegraph. Feels like the right paper. Whereas, I don't know, where would be the Daily Star? Probably around the sewage vent, don't you think? Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to put top quality broadsheets. I'm going to put some top quality broadsheets on this bed now. Sorry about my hair. I'm feeling very, 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 very sweaty. So yeah, I'm just going to plonk it all in now. I've got my Sexpresso. Looking very Sexpresso-y though. But look, so here's the thing. This is how it's going to work. So the soil was so enriched, as you saw when I pulled the tarpaulin back. And now the cardboard has gone down. Rather ironically, Freddie's Flowers cardboard, which means that there's just some great, big, beautiful, holistic cycle going on somewhere. Just the circle of life. And then on top of that, I'm putting bags and bags of new compost, just to give Nadia and Nanny Di a sense of how I think it will look. Now, that's not to say that latent brambles might not fight their way through, but then we know where our enemy lies. The enemy is visible, and the enemy is isolated, and the enemy is kind of located in just one spot rather than being a rash, a sort of eczema-like rash across the whole bed. So it doesn't mean that the war is won, but this particular battle has certainly been settled. So here's the technique. a sense of how it will look. Look, there's a little red rose at the top. See it there? Big rose. So that's as much bags of soil as I've got, obviously. Like a wheelbarrow. Something. Look at those roses there. De-weeded all around here. Putting bits of cardboard around the back. These are about to blow. Look, those are about to blow. I hate a job only half done. I think that's more than half done though, because the clearing is the job. It's putting the soil on top. Hey, rose garden in the front garden, that's what I've always wanted for Nad. And you know, over the years, presumably, that'll get busier, and even this autumn, or maybe for next year, we can plant loads of bedding plants to make it even more colourful. I want you to look at this as an example of what all those beds with all those horrendous bits of cardboard are going to be like.
Oh wow.
Did you get it?
That's great.
And of course now weeds won't come through. Obviously I'm working my way down. And weeds won't come
That's
through.
Brilliant.
And we'll be able to put bedding plants in. So look at the colour of the roses.
Oh, it's fantastic. Now you can really see them. Oh, I love
Yeah,
it.
it's better, isn't it?
Love it.
And do you get why I've put that underneath now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got it at the time. It's just been there a very, very long time.
Because it requires this
I was
amount.
starting to think it was going to be there for the whole summer.
But
That looks great.
it does, doesn't it? And I don't know if you've noticed, I've managed to do this up to here. I've managed to get all of this. So I've just got this last bit here. It's very hard to pull them out of the thing. We might have to get weed killer.
Yeah, I think we'll get weed killer.
Oh, good. I'm pleased you're pleased.
Well done.
Yeah.
Really pleased. I'd hug you if you weren't so sweaty.
You're okay. All right.